Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm gonna be breaking down how I make pain soul beats for artists like No Cap, Lildurk, Lil Papa, or Rod Wave 2. So this is just gonna be a beat breakdown. It should be pretty simple. I'm just gonna go from step to step on how I get these sounding so good.
The fuck drug you was on when you made this, man?
First things first is I routed everything to a melody bus and put a sound shifter pitch, so it just pitches it up semitones. So I made the MIDI in C# minor, and then I just routed all the melodies to this and pitched it up to E minor. So I'm just gonna turn it off though for a while I break everything down. So first thing is just this piano. And it's pretty simple. All it is a C# minor chord. So look, if I put this is pitched up to the C#, the bass note, and then this is the third of the scale, so this will be the middle note, and you could tell it's a minor chord because there's a space in between it. There's a 2 space. Put that up an octave, and then this G#, if you put it up, that's 3 spaces, so you also know that's in key. That's the 5th of the scale, is the top of a triad. And then it just is a run, a little building the scale, just messing around into a B chord. And I know it says H, but I don't know why FL does that. And I did the same exact thing, and I actually didn't pitch up the middle note, I arpeggiated it, so I put it right here, and this is the top. And I mean, it's pretty simple, it's just following the scale. And then I did it down again. So the most popular pain chord progression is the 1-7-6 in the scale. So that goes from this is the 1 in the scale, so it's the C#. Then you go down, because if you're going down, you're kind of redoing the scale. So if I went up, that would be the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since we're going down, this will be 1-7-6, and that's kind of the most popular like pain chord progression. And then pretty much all I did was just add little transition and notes to get it to the next part of the melody. So if we listen right here, and one thing I learned about these pain beats, when you're making the piano, you could always go back, but the main thing is just setting the vibe with it at least. That's the main thing, and you could always switch it up later and make it better, but I would say the main thing is just setting a vibe first and then coming back. But mainly all the other instruments are kind of what brings it all together. And then next is a pad. And it's pretty simple. All I did was follow the chord progression without the like transition notes, and then I put it up in octave right here, like. And this is really easy. I don't think I need to explain it too much. Just following the bass notes and then make triads. So like, look at that's a triad. We got rid of the top note in this one, so that's not here, so we just put it up right here. And then same thing, just build it and make it sound good. And then over here, we just pitched up the bass notes up to the top. Then next is the bass. I mean, it's pretty simple. Like I said, I just followed the root notes. And then right here, I put a little like doon doon, like so it drops again. I forgot to go through all these presets, but for the piano, I just used the pure basic, or the Nor collection. Next, I used augmented voices for this pad sound. For the piano, I'm just running reverb And then for the pad, I just put a shelf on it, and I could probably make it lower, but I kind of like the high end of it. And then just reverb, a lot more reverb. And then for the bass, I just used the Scarby Rickenbacker bass, and yeah, I used Night Session, the most overused bass, but it sounds really good, so I don't care. And then I didn't put any effects on it. And the next thing is this lead guitar thing I add off Splice. And then all you have to do for this is find the original key, and it was in B minor, and then you just pitch it up to whatever scale. So we were in C sharp minor, so we just pitched it up 2 semitones. The next melodic thing I also added was another guitar right here, and it's the same thing. I routed it to the same thing and just pitched it to the right one. Pretty simple. I also add another guitar thing, so I routed this to track 7 though, and put the same effects on pretty much except for the EQ. And then this is why I added it. Was just a little guitar bends at the beginning, and this is from Kavi's new Vintage Essentials kit, so I had to credit him on the beat. But let's listen to this. Yeah, that sounds really good. And then same thing, you just gotta pitch things up and hear things. I would say the main thing is just hearing what else you could hear on a beat. So like, I feel like all these elements work together well. And then let's just hear them all. The last thing I added for the melody was this female vocal, another thing from Kavi's kit, and it sounds like this. And the only effects I put on that was just this EQ, the shelf, making it kind of sound more telephone-like, and then delay, more delay, and then reverb, and I think it all glues together very well. The first element though I do want to show you from the drums, I put this little drum fill just to like add elements and more transition through the melody. So this is how this sounds. And then I add this little drum break at the end. For the claps, really simple, just on the 3rd beat. And my boy Drigo, he did the drums, so I didn't even do the drums. I just added these 2, but it was pretty simple. We did add a cook up, and then a hi-hat. The hi-hat just has a little bit of rolls. Sounds pretty hard. And then next is just open hat, and just copy it over for another 2 bars. Next is this rim. Sounds good. And then the 808. So the 808, literally all you have to do is just follow the root note. So this is the pitched up version though, from when I had the sound shifter, so it should really be right here. Super simple, just literally following the root notes. That's all he did. That's pretty much it though for the drums. So we're gonna re-put that sound shifter back on, and we're gonna show it. So I would say the main advice I would give in this is putting a lot of cool melodic elements that glue together well. Like, don't overdo on the melody, but make it like all sound good. You can put a lot of elements to a melody as long as they all work together and they all have transitional purposes. For example, I only use this vocal every once in a while. I don't have all the instruments playing at the same time, because then it'd be way too overcrowded. That's pretty much it though. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
The fuck drug you was on when you made this, man?